Total Wine refused to sell me a bottle because they thought I was with someone. I wasn't. I had just come from work. Long day, freezing outside, and all I wanted was one bottle of red for a quiet night in. I wasn't throwing a party. Wasn't on some liquor run. Just needed one damn bottle to go with the pasta I planned to eat straight from the pot. I pulled into Total Wine around 8 p.m. It wasn't my usual store. This one was bigger, newer, in a different part of town I barely go to. I walk in solo, earbuds in, hoodie up. It's cold. I head straight for the Italian wines, find my usual Barbera, and head to the front. Maybe 10 minutes in the store total. The cashier asks for my ID. I hand it over, no problem. But then she pauses and glances over my shoulder. Do you have ID for the other person with you? I pull out an earbud. What other person? She nods toward the entrance. You came in with someone? I shake my head. Nope, I'm alone. She gives me this look. The kind that says, sure, buddy. Then she walks off. I stand there, confused, holding a $13 bottle of wine while people behind me start sighing like I'm the problem. A few minutes later, a manager comes over. No intro, no small talk, just goes, yeah, unfortunately, we saw you enter with someone, so unless they're present and have ID, we can't sell to you. I try to explain. I parked next to someone. We walked in at the same time, but we're not together. I don't even know their name. He shrugs. You're being considered a party. Can't complete the transaction. I offer to show a second form of ID. Even show the time-stamped parking receipt on my phone, proving I came alone. Doesn't matter. You can come back tomorrow, he says, like he's offering a gift. Alone, I walk out fuming. Not because I didn't get the wine, but because they didn't care about the truth. They decided I was lying before I even opened my mouth. That night, I stewed. Called my sister. She said, they racially profiled you. Straight up. I wanted to argue, but the more I replayed it, the more it made sense. Next morning, I get one of those feedback emails. Normally, I ignore them. This time, I wrote everything down, word for word. Sent it. 2 days later, I get a call. Same store manager. No apology. Just, we reviewed security footage and you did enter with someone. I asked, walk in at the same time or with them? He says, same time, close enough. They browse the same aisles as you. I laugh. So now anyone who walks through the Riesling section becomes my drinking partner? He says, look, our staff watched you interact. I told him I literally asked a stranger to move their cart once. That's it. And if they had concerns, why not say something then? Why wait until I'm paying? His tone changed. We're protecting our license. You'll have to return with the other person or place an online order. Now I was pissed. I asked, so if I'd bought it online, no issue? He said, correct. So I did exactly that. That night, I placed a curbside order for $9,998 worth of product at their store. Not for expensive rare stuff. No, I chose the bulkiest, most annoying inventory I could find. 15 kinds of boxed wine, heavy mixers, random liqueurs no one buys, seasonal beer they'd have to dig out of the back. I chose exact quantities to make them hand-pick individual bottles. 42 SKUs. Stuff that spills, stuff that breaks, a mix of glass and cardboard. Even added 3 brands of discontinued mini bottles that had to be manager approved to fulfill. I got the confirmation email that night. Then 3 days of reminders. Then the final pickup notice. But it didn't cancel. On day 9, I got a voicemail from the same manager. His voice was syrupy now. Just checking if you still plan to pick up your order. I called back. Oh, I tried. But you said I looked like I was with someone. So I figured I'd get it from a store that doesn't accuse people of lying. He was quiet for a few seconds. Then asked, so you're not coming? No click. I thought that'd be the end of it, but get this. They didn't refund it. I waited a week. Nothing. So I called corporate. The rep apologized. Said stores aren't supposed to delay refunds, but it happens sometimes around sales reporting periods. She processed it immediately and flagged the store for manual override abuse. I asked what that meant. She said, when a manager intentionally holds an order past the cancellation window to keep their sales numbers up, that's a flaggable offense. I don't know if that manager got written up. I don't really care. But a week later, I got a very different call. This time from a regional rep. They wanted to apologize for the experience and offered me a $50 gift card. I declined because here's the thing. I didn't want a handout. I wanted to be treated like a human being, not a risk, not a problem. They didn't just assume I was with someone. They assumed I was lying about it. And when I proved I wasn't, they